folder structure. See, very, very important. Okay. So if we write the code in Selenium, see, you will have the framework. In coding, you will have the framework. But in our non-coding tool, we won't follow any framework. Rather, we will have the folder structures. Okay. So what you will have? You will have the folder structure in the project. Okay. So what are the folder structure in Tosca? So, okay, what are the levels we need to put your respect to folder structures? Okay. In 3 levels, we can put our folder structure. What is the project folder structure? And what is the module folder structure? And what is the test case folder structure? Okay. So what is project folder structure? Let us understand. Means we will follow the folder structures in Tosca. Okay. So now the first one, project folder structure, you need to follow it. Okay. Now, in order to understand this topic very clearly, I will try to explain in a detailed way. Okay. Now, okay. So now what we are learning here, we are learning about the project folder structure. Okay. Project folder structure. In the project folder structure, for example, we have 20 automation testers. Okay. So we have 20 automation testers. So who are working in a banking project. For example, they all are working in a banking project. Okay. We have 20 automation testers who are working in banking project. Can anyone tell me from this batch, just tell me one banking project name. Okay. So now, for example, there is CIBC Bank. Okay. So which is a Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce. Okay. So it is commonly known as CIBC. It is the fifth largest chartered bank in the Canada. Okay. It is a Canadian banking project. Okay. CIBC project. For example, you all guys are hired in CIBC project, CIBC banking project. And you guys are 20, you have 20 automation testers, including me. Okay. So now we all are 20 automation testers. Now this bank will provide different services, right? So if you have one bank, right? So definitely it will provide a different banking services, right? For example, CIBC will provide the customer services, debit cards, credit cards, fraud department, or KYC process. These are different things. So now what I will do, for example, this banking project is providing different services, and I will name that services. A sample services I will take it. CIBC, we have customer portal. Okay. One is we have customer portal. Next one, CIBC credit card portal. If you want to apply for a credit card portal, you can come to this website. Next, CIBC debit card. Okay. Next, to simplify this one, I'm giving this one. Next, CIBC. Okay, fraud portal. If you have any fraud, you can complain here. Okay. Next one, KYC process. KYC portal. Okay, means you are working in a banking. So before you are learning the folder structure, right? So put that away. Now let us understand some theoretical concepts. Okay, so you need to understand some theoretical concept. Now you have customer portal, credit card portal, debit card, KYC, and KYC portal and fraud portal. So now you have 5 portals. Okay. For example, we got a project, guys. So we have 20 Tosca automation testers. Now, what we will do generally, these 20 automation tester, we can't put it in the customer portal, right? Will you put 20 automation testers in one project for one application? No. What we will do, we will divide and rule. Okay. So we will put 5 members here or 4 members here. Okay. Another 4 members in credit card portal. Another 4 members in debit card portal, another 4 members in KYC portal, another 4 members in different applications. Okay. CIBC customer portal will have 4 members. CIBC credit card portal will have 4 members. Debit card 4 members. Fraud 4 members. KYC 4 members. 5. 5 fours are 20. Done. So divide and rule. The British concept. We will divide India into small parts and we will rule it. Then you can easily rule it and you can easily control it. Okay. You are getting my point. So CI in the customer portal, we will put 4 members. Okay. Hey, Naveen, Amani, and Arun and Banupriya. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 members. Please work on the customer portal. Next one, Chitra, Harita, Karthik, and Kranti will work on credit card department. So Lohita, Vijay, Praveen, and all these persons will work on another project, and another project. Now, the members who are working in the customer portal are least bothered about the other person's data, right? So now what you are doing, you are dividing it one. So Naveen doesn't have any concern about the other portals rather which one he is working. Now what you are doing, you are dividing into small chunks and you are rolling it. Now, since you have divided 4 members here, 4 members here, 4 members, 4 members here, 4 members here. Now you put one manager for 2 modules or one manager for 1 module. Now you can track your work easily. That is one more advantage. If you have 20 automation testers, we don't know what project they belongs to, what project they belongs to, what project other 4 belongs to. It is very hard to track their progress. So that's why every project will have its own manager, its own test lead, its own testing team, or the development team, or it will have the Scrum team. Okay. Anyway, that is not that much big. Now you have divided into 4, or you have divided into small team. Now you need to name this team, right? See, if any project you have, you need to rename that. You need to name that respective project. What you will name? Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. You can give it. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Whatever the data you want to do it, you can give it. Means you need to name this group. See, what group you belongs to generally in the US or anything, right? So they will give one project name, right? In CIBC project also, they may call with the different names. So I will call it as QA1. So we are quality assurance, right? So you will have QA1. This is QA2, for example. Okay. Next one is QA3. Next one we'll have QA4. Okay. So the next person will have QA5. Okay. Now, if I tell QA1, QA2, QA3, QA4, you all will tell the same thing to the interviewer. Don't tell like that. Somebody tell QE1. Somebody tell team 1. Somebody tell group 1. Okay. You can call it as project 1. You can call it as alpha. Whatever the name you want to do it. Okay. You can call that one. In our batch, somebody tell QA1. Somebody tell QE1. Somebody tell team 1. Somebody tell group 1. Project 1. Member 1. Whatever you want to do it, you just do it. No one will come and see it, right? So try to give any one name to the project. Got my point? Means in a CIBC project, we'll have customer portal, we'll have 4 members, and we'll have QA1, QA2, QA3, and QA4. Now I will consider an example of QA1. Okay, so I will put it as QA1. Else I will put group 1. This time I will change it. Okay, so now I can call it as group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. Means Naveen belongs to which group? Naveen belongs to group 1. Okay, so Naveen belongs to group 1. Amani belongs to group 1 or QA1, QE1. So that you will only bothered about that QA1, QA2, QA3. You are least bothered about the other QA2, QA3, QA4. Remember that one. Now you are dividing it small chunks. Okay. After that, if you clearly observe these things, the customer portal will have its own requirement. Yes or no? Tell me, guys. Let us have an interactive class. The customer portal will have its own requirements. Okay. Means the customer portal, the flow is different. So it will have its own requirement. Now, next one, credit card will have its own requirement. Next, debit card will have its own requirement. And fraud will have its own requirement. And KYC process will have its own requirement. Okay. And this one will have its own test planning. And this one will have its own modules. This one will have its own test cases. Okay. Let me put it in a shorter way. So test cases. It will have its own test cases. Next, it will have its own sections, to be very precise. It will have its own sections. Agreed or not, guys? Tell me. That's it, right? Customer portal will have its own flow. So it will have its own requirement, test planning, modules, test cases, TCD, execution list, configuration, and all sections. All different sections. You will have it. Guys, yes or no? Are you getting my point? Just
Yes,
tell
sir.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yes.
So now it will have its own requirement on the same way. Okay, on the same way, this also will have its own requirement. Yes. Next, the test planning everything. It will have its own test planning. Means every project will have its own different test planning modules, test cases, TCD, and all the sections. Okay, all different sections. Got my point? So you'll have different sections, all different sections. You will have it in different field. Means every project will have its own sections. See how interesting it is? This is called structurizing of the project. Okay. So this one, we will call it as structurizing of the project. In this way, you will structurize the project. See, generally, I saw a lot of classes. They are directly going to this requirement test. Even they are skipping this one. It's not needed actually, but they are directly going to the module from the class 3. From class 3, they are explaining modules directly. They are not teaching the folder structures. They are not telling the best practices. They are not telling the roles and responsibilities. Without knowing that what you will do there, you can't do anything. So that's why learn the subject like this. Okay. If you, anybody who is working on your project, I will show you how it will look like. Okay. They can confirm. Now, this is how you are structurizing the project. See, since in the coding, the framework will also structurize it like this, but in a different way. But since we don't have folder structure or framework, we will maintain the folder structure. First of all, we are discussing about the project folder structure. We have 20 automation testers in CIBC project. We have divided that project into four members, structurizing. So we are structurizing the project. Now, you have QA1, QA2, QA3, QA4, or what are the batches you have. And customer portal will have its own requirement. Debit card will have its own requirement. Credit card, debit card, fraud, portal, all you will have different departments. Got my point? Yes. Now, okay, Rajesh, theoretically it is very good and it is very easy to understand. Now, how to put this folder structure in Tosca? Got my point? Now, how to put or structurize your respective test cases based on this one. That is the main headache, right? So theoretically you have understood this one. Now what I will do, I will take one example and I will try to build the folder structure. You need to build the same folder structure like that. Okay. Now in order to maintain the folder structure, observe this one. In order to maintain the folder structure, we will take the help of component folder in Tosca. What we will do, guys? We will take the help of a component folder in Tosca. Okay. In order to maintain the folder structure, we will take the help of a component folder in Tosca. Okay. Now what we will do? We will take the help of a component folder. Okay. Now you will ask me, what is a component folder? That's it, right? So that's what you will ask me. Hey Rajesh, what is a component folder? What is a component folder in Tosca? Okay. So what is a component folder in Tosca and how this respective component folder will work generally? Okay. So what is a component folder and how this component folder will work? Means in order to structurize your project, what you need to do? You need to take the help of component folder, and the first interview question they will ask, what is a component folder? Okay, that's it, right? So in any project, they will ask these kind of questions. If you are telling something, that will be the input for your output, answer will be the input for them. Okay, now what is a component folder? So component folder provide us the added flexibility and allow us to structure the test case. Okay, so component folder provide us the added flexibility and allow us to structure the test cases. Okay, means that it will do within the component folder, within the component folder, we can create a separate subfolder for requirement, test cases, modules, TCD, execution list, and so on. Okay, means what is the purpose of creating the component folder? The main purpose of creating the component folder is to add the flexibility and allow the structure. Means in order to structurize your thing as per the theoretical concept, we will take the help of component folder within the excuse me guys. So within the component folder, we can create a separate subfolder like requirement, test cases, modules, TCD, and execution list. Okay, so there is a note point also. Okay, we can create a component folder at project root folder only, and it looks in gray color. So how it will look like? It will look like in a gray color. Got my point? Means in order to create a project folder structure, you need to take the help of component folder, and we can create a component folder at project root folder only. Now we will go to our respective test cases, our respective workspace, sorry. So you know how to log into the workspace, right? See here, this is the workspace here. Okay, this is the previous one. Now, how to get the project root folder, guys? How to get the project root
And
folder?
under the go to option,
Hmm.
there is a project root folder.
Yes, this is the project root folder. Now, if you observe one thing very clearly, we will see what is this one. Okay. If you observe very clearly, customer portal or customer CIBC project, customer portal has all these things. Okay. Group 1, group 2, group 3, all these things. And you will have the requirement here also. Means where for customer portal, you need to see the requirement folder, test planning folder, module test case in single go, right? If you want to go it in a single go, definitely there is only one thing is the project root folder. So that's why you need to put it in, you need to create the component folder in the project root folder only. Only in the project root folder, you can see all your requirements test case in a single place, right? So that's why Tosca has chosen this place. You got the reason also, right? Now, what you need to do, you need to create a component folder here. Okay. So I'm not able to do anything. Can you please help me out to create this one? What is the missing thing here? I want to create one folder here, but I'm not able to create a folder here.
You need to check out
Very good. Yes, you're right. So now checkout or checkout tree. Which one you will suggest?
checkout tree.
Checkout tree, yeah? Any other? Checkout or checkout tree?
Checkout.
Will
If you want to use the subfolders, then you can go with the
you
checkout.
see?
If
Hmm.
you want, if you
Good.
don't want to use the subfolder, then you will go with the checkout tree.
Checkout. Vinay, why checkout? Okay, I got your answer. Okay. See, if I done checkout tree, for example, checkout tree, I have done it. Are you stopping others' work or not? Just tell me. So you are in one project. Now, are you stopping any other projects or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what you are doing? If you done checkout at the project root folder, you're stopping entire project work. In the whole project, if you have 80 automation testers, you're taking the control of each and every folder. So that's why, yeah, right. So that's why please don't apply checkout tree at the project root folder. You will get escalated. Why? Because intentionally you are stopping that one. So at the project level, what is the best choice? Checkout or checkout tree?
Checkout.
Checkout. That's it.
Checkout.
Yes. Don't do checkout tree. So you are not stopping it. Others can take the access. See, I can see a green color. Now, in order to create a component folder, right click on the project root folder, and at the second option in the gray color, you will have one component folder. Let me click on this one. Now, what is our project? CIBC project. CIBC. CIBC only, right? So CIBC project. Okay. CIBC. Okay. Now you have created your project. So now your CIBC project is done. What do you need to do? You need to create the team first. Team 1, team 2, team 3. What I will do, I will call it as group 1. Okay. Now right click on this one. Same. Right click on this one and create one more folder here in the CIBC project. Again, I'm telling C. First, I have created one project name called CIBC project. In the CIBC project, you will have teams, team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4. So now inside the CIBC, not in the here, inside the CIBC, right click on this one and create a sub component folder and name it as a group 1. Okay. In the same CIBC, if you create here, it will be under this group 1. No, in under the CIBC, I need to have group 2 also. Group 2. Okay. Else, I can copy this one. I can come here and paste it and paste it and paste it. See what I have done? Either you can copy paste it, else if you want to create it manually, you create. First step, what you need to do? You need to create one CIBC component folder. Inside the CIBC component folder, you need to create groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Okay. Now, in the Group 1, which team we have? What they are dealing? They are dealing with the CIBC customer portal. Now, go here under the Group 1, right click and create one more component folder, sub component folder, and rename it to CIBC customer portal. Okay. So now what do you need to do? You need to go to the CIBC project and you can use that CIBC project. Got my point? You have Group 1 and CIBC customer portal. Now, in the Group 2, you need to create one more folder and you need to rename with the credit card. So just rename with the credit card. Now, in the Group 3, create one more folder and rename that to the debit card folder. Next, you will go here and create the fraud portal. Okay. In the Group 5, you will create KYC portal. In the Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 5. Now you have done with this one. Now we are 4 members. Anyway, if I give the unique ID of this one, see here, unique ID of this one, then they will easily log in. For example, I have given this to Naveen or Amani. Okay, what they will do? They will come here. There is no worry. Assigning 4 members is very, very easy. If once you said, they will come and they will do it. Now what you need to do, observe this one. Let me close everything. Okay, see here. This is how you need to build your respective folder structure. See here, in the detailed view I am seeing. First, you have one project component folder. Inside that, you have created 5 groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Inside the Group 1, you have CIBC customer portal. Next, inside Group 2, you have CIBC credit card portal, CIBC debit card portal, CIBC fraud portal, CIBC customer portal. Done. Now, what is the use of component folder? The main usage of the component folder is within the component folder, we can create a separate folder for requirement, test cases, module, and so on. And in our project also, inside the customer portal, you need to create requirement, test planning, modules, test cases, and so on. Now, go here, right click on this one, right click on this customer portal, guys, not here, not here. Inside the customer portal, you need to have its own requirement. You need to have its own test planning. You need to have your own test cases, everything. So now go to the CIBC project, either on the right side, else on the left side. It's up to you. So it is a tree view. It's a detailed view, you know, right? So now right click on this one and go to the 3 dots, create the requirement folder. Now create the test planning folder. Next, modules. Next, test cases. Next, what you have? TCD. Next, 3 dots. You'll have TCD. After that, you will create a execution list. Whatever the sections you want, you can create it. What are the sections we have? You can create. Okay. Now you will ask me, here Rajesh, requirement should be at the top. It is at the middle. How to put that as a top? So use 0, 1 dot. Next one, test cases 0, 2, not test cases, test planning. So give 0, 2. Excuse me. Next, modules 0, 3. See, next test cases 0, 4 dot. Okay. Next, TCD 0, 5 dot. execution list 06 dot, configurations 07 dot, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, etc. So this is an order. Now let us compare with our theoretical one. We have group one. So we have, see, first we have CIBC project. So we have CIBC project. Now we have group one here. So we have group one here. In that one, the customer portal is one of the major folder. So I have created the customer portal. Next, inside that, you'll have requirement, test planning, modules, test cases, and other section. So requirement, test planning, modules, test cases, TCD, execution, and configuration. So these are the sections which are available in the Tosca. See, now what you have done? So whatever I told you theoretically, I have proved and I have designed a folder structure here. If you go to any real-time project, the name of the project may change. The name of the group may change, but the structure will remain same. Remain same. Got my point? So now what I will do in the CIBC customer portal, again creating the requirement, renaming is not needed. Just copy this one, come here and paste it. Now again, come here and paste it. Now again, come to this one, paste it. And in the group 5 also, come here and paste it. See, copy paste. Why? Because you have not created any project, right? So if there is a modules, then you can't copy it. Now you are building the structure. This is the actual folder structure, what we will follow in the real time. See, I am giving two groups examples as a folder structure. Got my point? So this is the project folder structure. You need to explain it. How to explain this one? In the real time, how you will explain this one? In the interview, you just, it will record, you just note it down, guys. It's very hard to give the entire subject. So if somebody is asking you, what is the project folder structure you are following in your current project? Coming to the project folder structure, we are working some XYZ project. For example, CIBC project, which is comes under banking project, and it is a third largest healthcare provider. Banking provider. Okay, CIBC. And next one, in this one, we have created one component folder. Just tell like this. We have created one component folder with the project name. Inside component folder, we have created 5 component folder with the name as group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. Inside the group 1, we have VR comes under the CIBC customer portal. So inside that CIBC component folder, we will have requirement, test planning, modules, test cases, all the sections we will provide. So this is the project folder structure, what we have followed in the current project. So you have told one word. What is that word? Component folder. The next question they will ask, what is a component folder? Can you please explain? A component folder provides us the added flexibility and allows us to structurize the test cases. Within the component folder, we can create a subfolders like requirements, test planning, modules, and all the sections will be inbuilt, or you can create inside the component folder. But there is a note point. To create a component folder, we can create only at the project root folder, and the icon of the component folder will be in a gray color. See, the way how you are handling the interview is also matters there. See how I have handled it, what they have asked. They have asked about the project folder structure. So I have clearly told them in our project, I belongs to the CIBC project, which is the third largest banking project. Okay, in the it's a Canadian bank. And coming to the folder structure, we have created one sub-component folder. So we have created a component folder. Inside that, we'll have group 1, group 2, blah, blah, blah. That story you need to tell it. So now follow-up question, definitely according to the human psychology, what they will ask? They will ask, you're telling one good word. The word is component folder. They will definitely, if they're asking project folder structure, they will ask what is component folder. Mark my words. See, I'm teaching in such a way that how to answer the interview questions also. Again, I'm telling you guys, don't by heart the subject, try to learn the subject and don't try to remember the definition. Create your own definition using this one. Okay, if they ask the component folder, right, I can change it. Okay, in order to structurize the test cases, we will use the component folder. Within the component folder, we will have requirements, test cases, modules, and so on. And I have created in our project, I have created in the project root folder where you need to right click on the project root folder. And with the gray symbol, there is a folder icon. You need to click on that. See how I have changed the definition? It's up to you how you will change the definition and how you will tell the answer. Okay. So this is how you will create a project folder structure. Okay. So you have a task also, guys. You need to create a project folder structure for CIBC project. Okay. So now I want to see, don't use single names. Okay. I want your persons to use one name for one test case. Okay. So somebody use the QA1, somebody use QE1, somebody use group 1, somebody use group 2. Okay. Guys, you need to give this answer, guys. Okay. So you need to put it in the group today. If possible today, based on your time convenience, please do this task. Okay. Means you need to see, you need to let us do this one. Let us give this one. Okay. Create a multi-user workspace. Okay. With the name of CIBC project. We belongs to CIBC. Okay. Let us practice with the CIBC project only. So create a multi-user workspace with name of CIBC project. Okay. Now, once it is done, you need to create a component folder. This is the task for today. Okay. So what you need to do? You need to properly do this one. Okay. So 8 p.m. April 28th batch. Okay. I have given the task also. Please try to do this task and share it in the WhatsApp.